Burner boy, burner boy, burner boy, burner boy. Listen. See, I've stepped on shoes and I've stamped on toes. They said I was too quick to let the Mac unload. Before I sit back and let the facts unfold, but still they hid the truth, so the facts untold. I've had to rip the seeds that my man them sowed. I did a little time, but I'm back on road. So I'ma say the facts they held back from gold. Always been a hustler, my man them know.
Explore my open sea. Let my emotions sleep. If I should stumble off my feet, I hope that no one sees.
Okay.
DJ Selix in the mix.
I like it.
So I just put all my pain and my problems in this styrofoam cup and drink it all away. Yeah. So here we go. Feeling so good. Listen, they got me moving in slow motion. Many different rules outside, you're new outside.
So I try to move outside.
Better not get confused outside, you go lose outside.
So I try to move outside.
You know go know if you know go. Don't try read but you don't. So anytime you dip a road, better don't stop.
I can't remember how it happened. Tell me now. And if I feel it any deeper, I might drown. Now I know you can never tell what is going down from the outside. Outside, I'm on the outside.
Any obstacle on the way, I go bulldoze and straight away. Even if I get the fever, oh my landlord on the crazy. As long as happiness stay my rate, I no go give up best. I don't need to soar, to fly high. I got the natural high. I don't need to think too much, cause thinking a problem instead of reason solution. Come and make me breathe, come and make me chill. Come and make the flex and enjoy my life. Come and make the feel without explanation. Come and make the leave, so you go to say we must groove, oh, we go groove. As long as your rest is there for
trendybeats.com.
Oh, we go groove. No matter where you come from, we must groove, oh, we go groove. As long as your rest is there for we go move, oh, we go move.
I know we different style we delivering. I don't have no equivalent, different predicament. Every day a different problem, different life from a government, different politics, people with different qualities, different things them happening, different feeling, looking for a different healing. Read it with a different meaning, different book, come with a different. Here comes the African giant. Many people don't try, but you can't test the African giant. Give me your logo. You know get the person when you know, making them loco. Oh no, making it they do like control go. Nobody do it better than me. Can nobody do it better? Check a man see. I know say one day he go better, go carry Grammy. No say one day he go better, go carry Grammy. No say one day he go better, go carry Grammy. No say one day he go better, go carry Grammy. Because anything we better require planning. Don't be, nothing you can do. Because God did no go give you more than you can handle. That's what them mama go hala, ebelebebo. That's what them papa go hala, ebelebebo. Obodo denu go chim chim. Obodo denu go chim chim. Obodo denu go chim chim. Yeah. Olubambona B2 Joe Ina, you know me to the tongue. Ina, you know me to the tongue. Go Danny Bajo, go Danny Bajo, go Danny Bajo. I don't want to talk to you. Waiting they happen, no. Now me they won't stop you. Mission impossible. When the money come, people plenty come. When the money not there, now they look my face. They come Ina, you know me to the tongue. Ina, you know me to the tongue. Go Danny Bajo, go Danny Bajo, go Danny Bajo. How can I not be happy all day? I'm from the streets of Africa. If it was speakers in my mind, I bet it was okay.
Well, Lord.
Shirt off like I ain't got no clothes. 'Cause where I'm from there ain't no snow. So I refrigerate my blood. That's how a nigga keep it cool. How can I not be happy all day? I'm from the streets of Africa. Even if I don't have no money, my nigga Tunde by the bar. Okay, they call me, you know I burn, 'cause I'm so
DJ Selix in the mix.
Always be on my feet, darling. So you know me, I'm no regular. Bang the them when I step in the room, the ground beneath you shaking up.
Well, Lord.
DJ Selix, the hottest DJ.
Okay.
My body go rest you. My body begin you. Your body go rest you. Your body go rest you. Your tongue go confess you. Your head go correct you. You know go forget you. So you get the concept. Then the passing. You go learn your own lesson. Everybody keep on searching for miraculous blessing. You go buy for Lagos you. If you know yourself, you go lost you. If you get the money, you be broke you. I'm a nobody only know I first do. Your body go rest you. I was trying, but I couldn't level up. It was rough. I said, start feeling like I had enough, then I contemplate giving up. If you're feeling like you can't level up, I'ma make you not stop at all. Because right when you start feeling like you can't level up, that's when you have to shut the devil up. I remember when I couldn't level up, no my money couldn't level up. Doing what I must, seem like there's always another level up. That's why you always find me looking up. But sometimes, and I'm alive, you know me, I have to rebel up. My hair about my fights in the club. Every day me try level up, so me striking them hard, me go hard until I get to God.
You can do never stop. Come and suck up a white. You can do it for.
See my dark shades on like I can see, but you know say me fancy you. You see my dark shades on like I can see, but you know say me fancy you. Might say hello, don't be surprised when I say hello. Yeah, might say hello, don't be surprised when I say hello. Hello, baby, I've been like you know one day. You saw me talking to God and shit. Don't take my shit. So I'm here with the girl them that like the streets. I won't boom, get out there today. The lack for and you today. Rain, go away. Me and the girl them want to play. Now I'm here and I don't care. I got my hands in the air and then my thoughts it is a bear and the bear girl them here. I'm missing in your life, but I hope that it's alright. 'Cause I'm here with my
niggas, nothing but girls, drinks, and beats. She be happy.
Dangote, see if I'm on you. No level.
DJ Selix in the mix.
I like it.
Select, so you know. Let them know.
Oh Lord.
Dangote, see if I'm on you. I know they sleep on the money. Who happy? Where make I no go find money? I know to send anybody. Me at the hustle, cause check up. Make you hustle, my luck. I know be your lord, I know be baller. Oh, I'm a to baller, fuck up. I could show you my color. She want to pay me a lot, baller. If me go more, yeah, I want baller. The matter plenty, I know me only sata. Oh no. Looking at this thing, well. When I dey strive and I dey hustle, waiting I dey find Kaluba I dey find.
Yeah, life is sweet when the sun up, like the trees in the summer.
DJ Selix in the mix.
I like it. Okay.
My life, no be smarting, we all strive, to live life in that comfort. So forgive me if I fumble, cause I'm only human. Somebody move that I don't know. Hit them with a 7-box combo. Always looking out my window, paranoid and confused. I'm not sure anymore who is knocking at my door. And so as the day comes, as I go on, protect me, Lord, I can't.
Lord.
My Savior.
Okay.
Day comes, defend me from my enemies and my neighbors.
Divine killers can't jam for me. Not the ones with the bomb, Mr. Grab for me. Say, goddamn, you no go fit to handle me. Go punish you if I know bad to me. Because I know that I'm the bigger man. So I came looking fresher than a peppermint. Till today, I did the same because I can't change. I be naughty by nature, I be gang. Like your girl, she said she liked it with my chain bling. I be king, so me and you know be the same thing. No be me, that God they do, I'm not they blame me. As you see, I check a little for my lane man. Remember when I used to hope and pray for change, man? As in any little petty cash change, man. Just to get that right back to the mainland. Now when they see the double R, I'm like, hey man, come make I give you Tori. When nobody know me, when I did run from police. Cause if they catch my collie, then they go back me gories. Give me quitty notice, carry me go.
trendybeats.com.
When I reach Poland, they're calling me Odogu. And as I enter the town, I put down for Odogu. And nobody can stop you. And so we they fly past you. Over any obstacle, it be Odogu.
So now who they draw the map, you Odogu. You are looking at the champion, Odogu. Why they just the shaky ass, you Odogu. With the person with the cash, you Aje, kekele, Aje, kekele, Aje, kekele, champion. Make up my mind, just to go. Bounce to the sound while I bounce with the do. Serve yourself, not the matter with the do. I'ma hit it slow, move, make a move. I go slide, then you go sink like a boat. Me, I just laugh like say life is a joke. And I give up your struggle, and no fevers for you. Life be no easy, my brother. You dey find your own, I dey my own. If I dey keep on my dance, they Abuja. I dey lay us you. I will not get better news about you as my land. It dey ginger my soul. And they see your struggle, and no fevers for you. My people just to try to find any way. Grinding just to stay alive every day. To survive, I have to go outside in the rain. I can hide just to minimize all the pain.
Who am I to pick with the size in the way? Get the fed life of how you decide to compete. Anytime when they try to slide in my lip, I shut down, you will stay behind me, I'm in. How I wish I knew all these things back in the days. Maybe many things will never happen to me. It's always love from me anytime to buy it. Do what you got to do, my guy, cause I know feedbacks, no feedbacks, and I know feedbacks for you. No feedbacks, no feedbacks, and I know feedbacks for you. Life is no easy, my brother.
Fill out the comments here. So if you're watching this video for good quality, please make sure you are on 480 pixels for your picture quality. So my stereo, hello guys. Lower live, the low live. Okay, alright, okay, I appreciate the comment guys. Okay, so we are going to head straight to what we have. This is the introduction class. So let's just let's just take a quick break and then just give me like a minute or so. When I come back, we are going to pick up with this class. So this class is streamed on the Streams channel. This is your feature first content we are having on this channel. This channel is going to be all about programming, mainly on web design, front end and back end. So like what you see, you can also subscribe to the channel to get live updates. So this is all what we're going to be having. So in a minute we are going to begin our class. So let's hope more guys come join us so they don't miss out, please. And let's just hope we get more viewers so we don't miss out. Okay, alright, so in the meantime just enjoy the music just for a minute and so, and then we are going to commence.
Wambere bakuri me lolo tido shoreni basola tido. Wambere bakuri me lolo tido shoreni basola tido.
Alright, Sunday you fi Simone, Monday day me tell Simone me sick. Monday night I keep the pan me stick. Tuesday you fi Wendy, Wednesday me tell Wendy say me a go away. But me a Lisa knock up, me never know me. Lisa, me a keep all your some deep inna me yard, me know me cousin. Me a go live uncle with our cousin. Then you must get the work from the year start. About 30,000 and 10 yam blue, I go get a double.
This beat ain't normal. Ain't normal.
Alright, congratulations. Okay, sorry about that. So let's begin our class. Now, like I said, this class is streaming on the Streams channel and it's a sponsored class. So let's get started. It will be in August 29th, starting our official class with the introduction class. Basic web development, and I am Donvest. I'm going to be your guide, I'm going to be your teacher, and I promise you that no knowledge is a waste. That's what I promise you. Even if you're not going to use this, but I just promise you, if you have an idea of what this is, what I promise you is after this basic class, even if you're not going to continue with us in the advanced class and then get yourself started, you can use my scheme while you're watching the videos to like get yourself acquainted with oh, there it is. So let me pull up the comments first so you guys right, yeah, we are live. Okay, I like the response from you guys. You guys are commenting. Thank you so much. Like your comment means a lot to me. It shows that you guys are following up. Okay, so this is a basic web development class. For those still joining us, I am Donvest. I'm going to be your teacher for this class. Now let's head. Okay, I believe you guys all saw this on our scheme. That's our course outline. The requirements for this course. Course is a mobile device. If you're using a mobile device, I found out that most people are going to be coding on a mobile device. Then for iOS users, I know I asked you guys to install an app. I have to apologize. It's just 2 MB, but still I have to apologize. Please uninstall it. kind of how to get around and install this app, Coda app. Though I wouldn't advise you to code with an iPhone. I have, maybe you have, but I myself, I haven't seen a user-friendly app for coding on iPhone. So this Coda app is what I've seen so far that is good enough. So install the Coda app on your phone. We are still going to get to installation. So for now, this is what I recommend, the Coda app. Now, next is a code. For those that will be writing on Android, I believe you've already I've already sent images of what the app looks like on the group. This is the A code. This is what we are going to be using for this class. Okay, the A code, you can install it. I'm still going to show you guys a quick step on how to get around the code, both for Coda and A code. But we are going to start with Android first, then we'll move to iOS. Then, if you have a PC, please, I recommend you switch your PC on now, like right now, so you can follow up with the installation for VS Code on PC. How to install your live server. Once you've installed the app, the software on your PC, please turn your PC on right now so you can follow up with the installation of live server. This is what I mean, live server. Live server is a plugin on VS Code. Use it to display your work on web, because you are going to be working on web. Then later, for those that are going to be written PHP with me, there are other plugins you need to install. But for now, we're just doing the basic web development. So this is all you need for mobile device. Coda app for iPhone, A code for Android users, and laptop, or for laptop, desktop, or PCs. All of them are the same thing. For PC users, VS Code. You're going to work this. Then you need a Chrome browser. Any other browser can work. If you have any other browser, it works. But Chrome is so special. Like when you have like say there's an update in a language, that's, let's say JavaScript has an update, CSS has some updates, Chrome is always the first browser to recognize that. If you notice some old version of browsers, you might use some CSS files there or some JavaScript files there, and it might not really, okay, not JavaScript though, but CSS, you might not really recognize it. Will look like you think it's an error on your page, but Chrome is always updated. Then this is, like I said, this is a free class. All you need is good internet and data. Well, if you're on a large screen, good. If you're on a small screen, still good. Why I say large screen is, if you have double devices, let's say you have a mobile and your laptop, you can be watching on your mobile while you're following up on your laptop. Okay. So good internet and data, that is all you need for this class. Good internet, data, a mobile device, or a laptop. Then let's get straight to installation. Now, I've already explained this. For those installing on Android, you use an A code. So let's get started with A code right now. I'm going to hit you through the tutorial for A code. So get ready, guys. So this is it for A code. Okay, welcome back everyone, and this is my Android screen. As you can see, I want you to go to your Play Store. This is what I recommended for everyone. A code. Okay, it's already. I want you to go ahead and tap on install. All right. I have a new folder. Call that folder basic. Okay. I have a new folder basic. All right. Launch your A code app. Yeah. Allow. Okay. Open folder. As you can see, I tapped right here. Open folder. Add storage. Like select our folder. Redmi 10. Yeah. Basic. So let's use this folder. Allow. Basic. Okay. So let's open this folder. Good. So now we want to create a new file. Let's create a new file. New file. Call it basic.html. Now this HTML shows that you're going to be writing using HTML. So okay. Basic HTML. Now create another file. new file, still call it basic, but now .css, cascading style sheet. Okay, you see. So when we'll be writing a CSS is going to be written here, and then for this one will be for our basic. Now those using phone, I'm going to show you an easy step. You see this icon here, this is like your enter key. This is like your action key here. Let me show you. Those on the iOS phone might have issues with popping out with auto response. It's not iPhone programming apps are not really user friendly. I haven't seen, maybe you have, but I haven't seen a user friendly programming app on iPhone. So we do this, bring out the tag, exclamation mark, and then you see this enter, we hit it. Oh, okay. You see that? Let's go back. Let's try it again. All right, tab, exclamation mark. You see, just that we already have our skeleton for HTML. I'm going to quickly, don't worry, I'll guide you on what to do. I'm just quickly test this. Let's say let me write my page, and then here we have a P tag. You see, I hit the still hit the enter the action button here. Oh, okay, P. Sorry. Okay, P tag. You see, is that we have to open our tag, then write the P, and then it's there, P tag. Now click our action button, P. I'll just tap on it, P tag. Okay, I think we're going to have to write it ourselves. Don't really write much codes on phone, so I apologize. I'm just showing you how to walk you through. I'm just walking you through. P tag. All right. So that's it. So let me just write up something. Testing for Android. Now you see this button here. This is what you're going to use to launch your page, to test your page. This button right here. So this is what we'll click. Play. Okay. You see, this is my title, and this is my Android page. This is my page for testing. All right, so that's it for Android installation. Now we'll move over to iOS installation. Thank you. Got it. Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. So I'm on an iPhone screen right now. So for those using iPhone, this is what I want you to do. You go to your app store and you type this app, Coda. I know I asked you guys to download a Webmaster or some other app I gave you on the group, but I tried it out on an iPhone. But really, I don't really use iPhone for coding, but I would really recommend you use iPhone for coding because there's a lot of restriction on iPhone. Sorry. So type Coda and search for this app. Okay, yeah, this is it, Coda Editor. This is the app I want you to install. For the other one I asked you to install, please, if you've already installed, please uninstall. It's just 2 MB, and I apologize for that. Just uninstall that and install this. This is what you'll be using for the class. That's why I recommend you use an Android or use a PC. PC is the best for me because I'll be teaching with PC, but if you're using an Android, good. But an iPhone, you have a lot of restrictions. All right, so I skipped through the whole process of the installing, so I wouldn't waste your time. There was a little network issue, but we are back. So this is where you have to open the app. Okay, open Coda. Okay, on our desktop on Android, I would have advised you to open a new folder. If this folder is what we will be working on. This is our workspace, so we'll create a new folder. See, there is a plus sign by the bottom left side of the screen. There's a plus sign there. You click on it to open a new folder. So I'll click on it, new folder. I name it basic. create. Now you open the basic, click on the basic to open it. Now tap on the plus sign. You're going to create a new file now, not folder, a new file. Call it basic dot html. Now this extension you added here shows that is a HTML file. So anything you are texting, is going to recognize that you're using HTML to write this program. So create. Now I want you to create another file. New file, create. Still name it basic dot, but now you are going to name it CSS, cascading style sheet. This is what we're using to style the page. So create this. So these are the two things we'll be using, and in the long process we'll have other HTML files. So open this basic. Now you see, now for those using Android phones, I already showed you how to bring out the skeleton of the HTML tag. That's the body and the all. But for those using iPhone, it's really hard to get around this out, so you have to type it by yourself. See, you're gonna have to type it by yourself. Doc type HTML, and so that's where you have your header, you have your HTML. See, I'm having some issues with the app. I wouldn't call it a user-friendly app, so but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so okay. So this is what you're going to do till you are done with the skeleton of the page, which I'll be showing you in our next class. This is what you do till you end. You see how I'm scaling through? So every other thing goes inside here. That's both the head tag and the body type. So that's it for this video. Thank you. Okay, so that was it for installation. We are done with installation. I had to apologize there because I had a little network issue, and then there's some issue with the iPhone screen. But thank God that I was able to resolve that. I hope there was no problem. Now let's check out okay. Okay, we have some guys that just joined us. Prosper, okay, welcome. Gideon, welcome to, and Karen, welcome to this streams channel, and I am your host, Donvest. Okay, now please in the process, if you have any question, if there is anything that doesn't like clicking or something you don't understand, please, that's what the comment section is for. Click there and type your questions, like ask me your question. Please ask me anything you need, please. I'm available on the stream. Now let's quickly move to our next introduction. Now for this introductory class, I'm going to read out what's on my screen here. Is HTML is the code that is used to structure a web page and its content. For example, content could be structured within a set of paragraphs, a list of bulleted points, or using images and database tables. Now in our scheme, you see we have paragraphs there, paragraphing there, we have tables there, we have images there. So this is just the basic web design. It's basically used to structure the whole page. In simpler terms, HTML is the foundation of your web page. Every programming language has a start. Let's just say it has a start. But for web programming, HTML is the foundation, is the solid foundation. Without HTML, you can't have a web page. You can't write a web page. Not that I know of. Maybe there is, but not that I know of. But you can't write a web page without HTML. HTML is the beginning of all things. In fact, it's the father of web design or web development. It's the father. So let's move next to our CSS. Okay, this is what the HTML. I believe on the Android screen, most of you saw something like this. So this is like the basic skeleton for HTML, but I'm going to be treating that tomorrow on our first class. I already have your videos ready, your video ready, your audio files ready. So everything is ready for tomorrow's class. I did this thoroughly. Even if you find it hard understanding codes, the video has simplified everything. Like I said, I promise after this video, even if you decide not to follow up with the class, you can still understand what we're doing. So I welcome you guys. Okay, we have another here, Kelvin. Oh, Kelvin. All right. Kelvin, okay, yeah. Nice to see you here. Welcome, Kelvin. We have a big man in the house. So let's get back. Okay, like I said, this is the basic skeleton form of this is what HTML looks like. Every other thing comes inside the body, while every extension goes inside the header file, header tag, and while every other thing comes inside your body. So this is what HTML looks like. So for those two joining us, for those joining new, I am your host, Donvest, and okay, let me just draw a little back. I said something about, let's go back. Please, those that are already here, please just find a place. Let's just carry everyone along because this is a live class. Okay, please. Sorry. I say what you need for this is a mobile device. For mobile device, if you're on iPhone, you download the Coder app. If you're on iOS, if you're on Android, you download the A Code app. And if you're using PC, you use the VS Code app. I already showed you guys. Apologies, please. We aren't done with installation, so sorry about that. For those using laptop, I told you guys to get your laptop ready, please. That's what the comment section is for. Please, if I mix something or if there's something you don't understand or something slipped up, please comment on the comments on the comment section so I can know that. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I just saw that now. Okay. So let's go to our VS Code. I'm going to take you guys to VS Code. Okay. Okay, for those on VS Code, this is our VS Code. This is what the interface looks like. At the beginning, you can select if you want a light theme or a dark mode, but this is what I use. This is what I use for my bolding it. You can make everything bolder, smaller, or bolder. So let me just make it bolder. Okay. Let's see. You have a. Okay, once you have this on your page, once you've installed the page, your VS Code and opened it, here you should have something here, extensions. Here it says extension. If you can't find it, simply hit Ctrl+Shift+X. Ctrl+Shift+X on your keyboard to launch extensions. That's where you click. And make sure you're connected to the internet. You need internet for this. Okay. So now I want you to type live. It's actually live server, but just type live. Load up here. You see? Live server. The first thing you can type live server, you can type live, it still comes out. Now click on it. As you can see, I already have live server installed on my lap. Let me uninstall it. Let me install it again. You should have something like this. Click on install. It's a plugin. Okay, installed. So on our next class, this is just what you need for your. Okay, we had a little network issue there. So sorry, this is Nigeria, and sometimes we kind of suffer a lot of network issues. My fellow gamers, my fellow Call of Duty players that are on this stream right now can testify to that. We kind of suffer a lot of network issues here, but at least this is all right for now. This is the best speed I could get. So and furthermore, in our class, I might tend to upgrade my internet so you can get more quality from our live streams. So once you have live server installed, that's all you need. Okay, then let's get back to our program. Let's get back. I'm going to, before we head in straight, I'm going to check for our comments. Let me know if there's any. I'm going to read out the comments. Okay. I can't hear anything. Oh, sorry about that. That was just a little network bug. Make sure your volume is turned to the highest because my mic setup is kind of customized, so you won't hear some background noise or distortion, and then it's also suppressed, so you can hear me clearly. But aside that, that's why you should turn up your volume, because I have a lot of plugins on my microphone, so you can hear me clearly. So just turn your volume to the highest, or to at least to a certain point where you can hear me very well, or you can use your external devices like your headphones or an external speaker for that. Okay, so let's get back to okay, no other comments here, so let's dive in straight. I believe I already talked about HTML, hypertext markup language, which is the basic skeleton. That's the foundation of every web page. And this is, as you can see on our screen, this is how HTML looks like. Although it gets bigger, it gets very big. It gets very big. So we have here cascading style sheets, CSS. So let me first of all read out what's on my screen. Sorry. CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on the screen, paper, or in other media. CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. CSS is used to set the style in web pages that contain HTML elements. It sets the background color, font size, font family, color, etc. property of elements on a web page. So this is all blah blah blah. We're going to get to the main work. Everything here is just blah blah blah, like I said. So for the main work, let me just explain CSS and my own term. CSS is just it's not really, I won't call it a language. Let's say it's based on my own term, I might describe a CSS as a HTML plugin. It's just used to rearrange, arrange, color, do this. Like I want this to be in circle shape. I want this to be triangular. I want this to be like this. I want this to be like that. Everything on your web page, is customized using CSS. That's what CSS does. Really. I won't say it's really programming, and you can play with it a lot. CSS is so easy that even on your first class, you can just, okay, let me just try this out. Or this is, okay, what options are here? You see your background, you see your display, you see your flex, you see your floats, you see a lot of things on CSS, and you can play around with them, and you can get really good with CSS. So for those that are still joining us, I said I am Donvest, and as you can see, the chart on your screen here, I know it kind of looks weird, but this is actually CSS. This is just a YouTube chart. It's exactly what you have on your screen below. What you have on your screen below, your chat section. That's what is on my screen right now. But it has been customized. It's just a web page. It's actually a web page. Your chat is a web page. It's an HTML web page. So now I've customized it using CSS. That's why it's looking like this on my screen. On your screen right now, this was done using CSS. So like I said, I'm your teacher. I'm in charge. I'm going to be taking you through HTML and CSS. And with me, I promise you, this knowledge is not going to be a waste. It's going to be very creative work. Okay. Now, we have 3 types of CSS. The first is inline CSS. Now, what do I mean by inline? When you hear inline, what do you comes first to your mind? Inside line, that's on a straight line. Inline CSS. Now, inline CSS contains the CSS property. Have it. Maybe let's say you wrote an essay with HTML, and then you want to style it. Just that essay. You can use your inline. You style it inline. Don't worry about if you not really get it. When I'm doing CSS, I'm still going to explain this with practical. So as I'm talking, you are seeing what I'm doing. But for now, I'm just want to introduce you. If you I will advise you, if you can jot some things down from this class, that's very good. So when I'm taking you through the class, you can like, okay, so this is what it is. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, just clicks in. So inline CSS is done inside the tag. HTML tag, if you put your HTML tag, you're trying to configure everything in the HTML tag, you can put the CSS inside there. Okay, now if you guys remember that I asked you to create a file and call it basic.html, please don't use basic, use index. For our classes, we'll be working with index. I want you to name your file index. Then if you have other pages you are creating a process, name it index 2, index 3, but you can name those ones any other thing, but make sure your first page every first page in your website must be indexed. So whenever you host your website, the first page that is displayed is the page that has the name index.html or index.php. So we are doing HTML, so we are working with index.html. So that's the first page you have on a website. Now for external CSS, I remember I asked you guys to create another file, call it basic.css. Now that's where the external CSS comes in. Now external CSS contains separate CSS file. That's the file I asked you guys to create, which contains only style property with the help of the tag attribute. For example, your class, your ID will be treating classes and IDs and heading, etc. Now CSS property written in a separate file with .css, like I said, .css, the file you guys created on your Android and on your mobile device. For those using PC, don't worry, I'm still going to create our own file, but it's going to be in the class. For PC, all you needed for the installation class is just to know how to install your live server. Okay, we have some new guys joining in. Okay, let's just finish up with this. For example, class ID header. Now this basically you are styling outside your HTML file. That's why it's called external CSS. You're using an external style sheet. Now everything you do on that style sheet, you're just customizing everything on your index file. But for that to work, you need to link it. As you can see, there's an image. I don't know if it's clear enough, but don't worry about that. All this I'm saying is just to introduce you to this. We are still going to do the practical work. As for those in the practical group, you are very lucky to be there, and I appreciate you guys for being there because you guys really shared this. You guys are the reason we have a lot of people here trying to learn this, and those on this class, I really appreciate you. Okay, we have new guys. I'm live. Okay, I'm going to get back to that now. This is the external CSS. It's done outside your HTML file, inside a CSS file which you created and named it index.css or basic.css. That's where you do your external style sheet. Now let's head to the next. Like I said, there are three types of CSS. Inline CSS, we did that. External CSS. Now we are in internal or embedded CSS. Now if you choose not to, okay, I don't want to style this on a separate style sheet. I want it to be inside my HTML file. Me normally what I do is when I want to style, I always have an external style sheet. Let's say if I'm creating a nav bar. Now you know that all your pages have the same nav bar. I create a different external style sheet for the nav bar and I link it to all the pages, so I don't have to. Whenever I do create the nav bar here, I'll start customizing it from afresh. So I just have that. So that's what I normally use external style sheet for. But I also use external style sheet if I want to style my page. But after I'm done with my page, I always convert them. Like I copy everything back to my HTML file. I don't want to use the external style sheet. So that's what internal CSS is. Instead of styling outside your style sheet, that's having an external style sheet, you style inside your HTML. Now, internal style sheet and inline style sheet is also styled inside the HTML file. But now, external style sheet is done on your head. You have the head tag. It's done above your body. That's the body tag. It's done above there. As you can see geeks or geeks. All these designs. It was just a design there. It was done. It's just different. It's just the same thing, but different kind of style sheets we used. So internal style sheet, you're styling inside your HTML file. The file you named the basic.html, you're styling inside it instead of styling on your basic.css. Now remember, I told you guys to change the name from basic. Please name it index.html. Your first page should always be named index.html. Why did I say that? I say that because whenever you launch a website, the first page it shows you is the page with the name index.html or index.php. All right, so let's take a break and let's check for the comments. If you guys have a question, before I jump to JavaScript, please, if you have a question, please. It's not clear, sir. Okay, please. I said make sure your video output, that's your video quality, is set to 480 pixels. Make sure it's 480. That's the highest you can get for now, but later on I can explore the option of streaming at 720 pixels. But I also consider our network here, so that's why I'm streaming at 480 pixels, so you guys can, at least it's clear. I believe it's clear enough. So If it's not clear, the law, please change your YouTube quality to 480. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin. Okay, that's a lot of it. So if you have any question, please post it now. Please post it right now, please. So before I continue with JavaScript, please just the 20 seconds. I'm going to give a 20 seconds countdown before I continue. Okay, guys, please. Okay. No questions yet. Okay, for those joining us, I am Donvest. I am going to be your teacher and your guide in this. Like I say, this chart on your screen now, it was customized using CSS. Just the normal charts you have on your YouTube right now. It's just exactly the same thing, but it has been customized with CSS. That's why it's like this right now. Like for our I'm going to comment now for our new users. For those joining us, please comment so I can know you're in the class and you're following up. So please, for those in the class, please comment. For those joining new, please comment. So now let's head straight to what we have. There's no question. I believe everyone is following, and that really makes me happy. When you're teaching and your students are following, it's really kind of, there's a joy like you get from it. So now JavaScript. Okay, for those that will be in our advanced class, I might. Okay, I should show you guys some. We're going to be doing some JavaScript live. Okay, we have Crypto Masterio Hero, guys. Okay, and okay. Now for JavaScript, those that will be joining us in our advanced class, our JavaScript is going to be just basic. I'm just going to show you some basic thing on JavaScript. But JavaScript is, I won't say it's an easy language to learn, or it's neither easy hard, but it's kind of one-on-one. It's something you give a chance. You say, okay, I want to learn this. I'm interested in learning this. And once you show that interest, like, it just flows in. It's not that hard. Let's say it's just a complicated language like other programming language, but it's something you can grasp if you're serious about it. Now, for those in our advanced class, I'll be showing you some things you can run with your JavaScript, like your on click. That's exactly when we're designing buttons. I can show you some things you can play around with your JavaScript with buttons and so on and so forth. Now, JavaScript is like when you created your HTML file, you ended with .html. Now, if you are creating a JavaScript file, if you're using an external, you can still have internal JavaScript. Like in your CSS, you have your internal CSS and your external CSS. You can have internal JavaScript, or you can have external JavaScript. Now, your external JavaScript, you can call it, let's say, index.js. That's J and S. That's what you have on the screen here, JS. You can call it anything you want to call it, but make sure it ends with .js. Now, JavaScript is a scripting or programming language that allows you to implement complex features on your web page. And you ask yourself, what are these features? Let's say I posted a video on the chat group about Gigi. You saw a Gigi clone. That's a website I cloned. Gigi. No, it's not Gigi. Jumia. As you can see, there's a countdown on the website that was done with JavaScript. Now that's what that button there is. A button you play around. Put it in dark mode. Put it in white mode. Anyone you want. That's actually JavaScript that is working there. Everything there is just a design, but the actual function that is working behind it is done with your JavaScript. Now, most people ask, what is JavaScript front end or is it back end? Oh, I forgot to explain what front end. Front end is what we are going to be doing. Front end is just your design. It's just what you see on your screen. Like what you have with the presentation we have here is just the front end. Let's say if this my JS is glowing, this JS I have here. Okay, sorry. This JS I have here, maybe it's glowing with different colors, red and stuff. The function, the code that is making it to execute that is what you call your back end. So for now, we are going to be doing front end. JavaScript is both front end and back end. So I hope I'm clear with that. That is your front end and your back end. But for now, we are going to be doing front end design. So anyone with questions on this, I'm going to go back to the comments. Anyone has a question on this, please? Any question, please? Or in the absence of no question, let us continue. Okay. Now, this, like I said, I'll be hosting this is the first live content we have on this channel, so I'll be hosting a lot of content on web on this channel. So if you want to get the update, if you want to follow me, you can subscribe to this channel. This is where you're going to be getting a lot of content on the web. So you can, if you like this, if you like our class, if you like what you're seeing on your screen, please subscribe for more updates. So whenever I drop a video, you get notified. Okay, and don't forget to hit the notification option. So let's get back to our class now. I'm done with the JavaScript. Okay, no question. Absence of no question. Let's proceed to PHP. Okay. People believe that PHP is kind of, that's hypertext preprocessor. It's kind of outdated. So most people now use Python and the rest. So I actually find PHP kind of interesting. It's an interesting language. Now, if you notice when you're building a website, they're like all these your money making websites, you're like, click here to sign in, click here to sign up. Now you don't just build a website and you create using your Java, your HTML and your CSS. You just create a sign in page, sign up page. Now, when the person clicks submit, that sign in and sign up, nothing actually happens. Now, the code that is working behind it is your PHP, hypertext preprocessor. Now, what is PHP? PHP is basically work. Okay, let me just read what I have on my screen. PHP is a server-side scripting language that is embedded in HTML. Yeah, it is used to manage dynamic content, database, session tracking, even build entire e-commerce site. Okay. It is integrated with a number of popular databases, including MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Microsoft SQL Server. Now, most of you will be like, okay, how do you build a site that you can log in, log out? So when I'll be doing PHP, for those that will be going extremely advanced, when I'll be doing PHP, I'm going to handle all that. So for PHP, like the database that handles that, let's say when you click submit this, you're like, okay, where does all this data do go to? Like for PHP now, you can work with together with my SQL database, and then you can all your data, every data input. Let's say you have a form, sign up form, you put your name, your email, your password, everything is that the language that handles that is your PHP. Database, even your payment site. Let's say if you pay, let's add when the person use click here to pay with Paystack, all those kind of stuff is PHP. So when the person clicks PHP, that's when the person clicks the link to pay, link to sign in, and all those things, and enter. So PHP, you can also use it to track. Let's say there's an IP address. Let's say anyone that visits your site and signs up, you know where that person signed up from. You know the exact location that person is from. That is your session tracking. You know what that person is from. If I find PHP very interesting, like it's very, like it makes everything. It makes your web page fun when you program with PHP. Now, if you have let's say you have a fake bank website. Some guys created some scammers can create a fake bank website embedded with PHP. So when the person logs in with their actual bank details, it will actually read, but it might show as error, and then redirect the person to the original bank login page. But meanwhile, the person doesn't know what just happened. So the person is like network error, but he doesn't know that his data has been stolen. Please, like I said, this class is just for educational purposes. He doesn't know that the data has been stolen. So you see what I'm getting at. PHP is very fun to work with, and like I said, please, this is just for educational purposes. All right. So those still joining in, I am Donvest, and we've already gone a lot. We've gone for a lot. So like I said, for web designing, basic 4 language you can use for web design. That's the basic 4 language you can use is your HTML, your CSS, your JavaScript, and your PHP. We already did some introduction on how to install with your Android, how to install with your iOS, and then we did for PC. I'm still going to upload the videos for how to install with Android and how to install with iOS on tomorrow morning. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. I'm a bit already, my eyes is already up. I'm not scared there, but I'm going to send the videos tomorrow morning on how to install. Do the installation again. Then for those on PC, don't worry, I'm going to be teaching with PC, so you are covered on that. Okay, I think we are at the end of our introduction class. I think that's the end. So for those that are still here, I kind of want to say that I appreciate you guys for being here. My name is Donvest. What you see on your screen is my phone number. Let me check the comment section first. Let me check the comment section first. I am just joining. Okay. I would have loved to go back, but we've already done a lot. I kept on posting reminders on the group. I said this class is for 9 p.m. It's going to be live. Anyway, if you just join, don't worry. The link is still there. After this, you can still watch the video from the beginning, and make sure you are on 480 pixels. You can see I always like taking one-on-one conversation with my students. Anyone I'm teaching or anyone I'm interacting with, I always like one-on-one conversation, so I can carry everyone along. Like I said, this is going to be an interactive process. What you see on your screen, the chat you see on your screen is just pure CSS. Like I said, for those joining. So thank you all for joining. Donvest. Okay, so that's my phone number on the screen, and that's my email address. If you need a website done for you, I can do that. If you need private tutoring, I can do that for you. For those that will be in our advanced class, I'll be doing that. For the advanced class, okay, that's not gonna come free. But what I can promise you guys is it's gonna be so cheap. Like, no one is going to teach you web design with that, but that's not what we are going to discover. For now, I'm just interested in making sure you guys know everything about the basic website. So for those that want to do advanced, I'm telling you, it's going to be so affordable that even, okay, let's not get there. Like I said, let's not get there. So thank you so much, and I remain Donvest. Okay, so okay, the presence of, I think we are
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, well, Lord.
This channel, if you guys want to see, this channel is going to be a YouTube channel. Kind of already I hope you guys understand that. So this is our first content. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the notification, so whenever we are live, whenever we are
trendybeats.com
channel, and I think with that we're done class. So those that want to stay behind, you can stay and listen to a lot of music here. So aside that, our class is finished. So for those that don't meet by Thursday or Friday, we already discussed about the time we're going to do that. We're going to be like this. My last. Thank you guys for joining.
Girl, you dip on my bread. And I know you want me to go down on my knees. Heard you can't eat, I heard you know be sleep. And I want you to know that girl is not that deep. So what's up? You alright? I pull up, I'm outside. What's up? You alright? I pull up, girl, I'm outside. I swear I'll prove you wrong. You wrong. Cause I love you for life, you know go understand. A smart thing if I bust a million for you. Well, I don't even mind, I know go think I'm fine. So what's up? You alright? I pull up, I'm outside. What's up? You alright? Pull up, girl, I'm outside. I'm in my element. I might just decide to slide on my enemies. I go along on a glide for the hell of it. I bring a different vibe when I'm stepping in. If a nigga ain't right, I'm correcting it. Everybody know for sure I'ma take it there. So close your teeth and dot your eyes when you're messaging. I never subscribe to guys on the internet, living for the cloud, telling lies to the press again. Better don't take me for the fool, I ain't never been. Don't bother with lies, I'm wise when I'm checking them. I'm redirecting them back to the sender man. Then you go see reality, go start arresting them. Feel I see them no here when I was telling them. But life real, I ain't living like the rest of them.
Yes, we are blessed, but it's harder to see sometimes. Trying to find my peace of mind. You said, how could you be so blind, babe? You just follow your dreams and then live.
DJ Selix in the mix.
I like it.
I'll give you something to believe in. I'ma be the reason, so okay.
Select, oh yeah now. Let them
Real life is we living, but the price you been giving is not cheap. So please stay. Share the whole fee. Yeah. Real life is we living, you just.
I'm on a maybe.
Now she go then get most of them tell get she get now she go then get most of them tell get she get now she go then get most of them tell get she go then get most of them tell baddest nigga on the planet. Understand pimpin' is a habit, baby. To the money I'm an addict. Riding with my side chick and she the baddest. I wanna name Booyaka, Papa burn around king. Them a hater, they need a little understanding. See personally, me no gyal and no problem. Make the gyal them sweat like them come from gym. Wanna name ting-a-ling-a-ling. School bell a ring. Time fi go sing, the bird around king. The instrument a switch up, me still a rolling. We need more than a million gyal for it. Now she good and get most of them tell it. Get she get now she good and get most of them tell it. Get she get now she good and get most of them tell it. Get she good and get most of them tell it. Oh, once more, one way, we get my body. Want to bet, I want them to cheat on me. You do that, I want them to cheat on me. Oh, once more, one way, we get my body. Want to bet, I want them to cheat on me. You do that, I want them to cheat on me. Everybody say oh, say oh, say yeah, Angelina, you the cool in my temperature.